Another thing I saw on the website that I'm very intrigued about is sort of this founders club. Can you walk me through what that actually is and what that means for people?
Yeah, so everyone that invests in the regulation crowdfunding offering ends up becoming a member of the Founders Club.
Hmm.
So they get no application fees. They get discount on our standard fees. They get a little swag box. They get monthly market updates and shareholder calls. I actually did a shareholder call today. And probably more importantly, they get to come to our annual shareholder conference. And the first one is in March here in Dallas. And it's where we share the company, we share the industry, we share the real estate market. You get to meet the other people that invested in the company. And, I'm a little silly, but I envision one day that's going to be like the big Apple conference where all these investors from across the nation come and we roll out new products and new offerings and really build a community around the product.
Yeah, yeah, that's a very cool way of how we're doing it here. So, we've hinted at a couple times that you have a equity crowdfunding raise going on right now. Obviously, everything you just talked about leans right into doing a fundraising round for the crowd, for the community, for the Main Street investors. But what's the conversations like beforehand? Maybe as you're researching this, thinking about it, and then what ultimately made you pull the trigger to do a raise like this?
Simon Sinek, start with why. I've been told for years, I've been a pretty well seen person in the industry. I've been told for years, Tim, you should do crowdfunding. Tim, you should do crowdfunding. And I didn't understand it. And one day in December of 23, I just started Googling and I found Dealmaker was doing this raise for Picasso. And I invested in that to see what the
Hmm.
experience was like. And I thought this is perfect because I knew I wanted to be owned by my customers. I just didn't know how I would do it, and the Dealmaker team just made it super simple to pull the trigger.
Yeah. And how are you thinking about it maybe as of today, but maybe even the future rounds? Is how do you sort of think about it maybe in just the business plan of growth for you guys?
This when this round closes, we're gonna take a real hard look at a Reg A plus. We wanna, get stable, get our financials done, grow more, maybe another year, not really sure. The idea would be to avoid even an IPO and like do a Reg A plus and really just focus on those retail investors. Community is just you're gonna hear me say it forever. We do a flywheel like in the book Good to Great.
Hmm.
Community is number one for us because this is a very tight knit company and industry. We want to feel like a credit union that loans money to real estate investors.
Sure, sure. How do you kind of ensure, maybe alignment between, the crowdfunding people that are coming into this, some of the core borrowing base, but how do you sort of keep that world aligned, and just, just keep everybody kind of happy as they're going through these processes?
Well, as a lender, you never keep everyone happy, number one. But it's we offer discounts to our shareholders, but we don't offer credit exceptions. We're very clear. It's your money. You don't want me to risk it any more than I want you to risk my money. And that's how we got the company started. And with investors, look, I have a mandate, right? They want me to grow this company's value. They want me to grow this company's profitability. We would love to get to a point where we did dividends and things like that. And we're just starting year 3 and all of that stuff is in the ideology. It's not
Right.
happening yet, but
Yeah.
we see a future where it does.